What's going on, family? So today I'm back with another sleepier than all hell, for the simple fact that I ain't slept, okay? But I figure since this paranormal incident had happened on my way home from visiting my son, why not connect it to the same video? Okay? And I figured since I'm doing that, why not fix my nails while sitting her? So, we're gonna get into it. It ain't no long story time or nothing like that, but it had happened, okay? Which is really crazy to me how stuff's starting to happen all over again. Because as I said, I have mad paranormal stories. I kid you not, like mad stories. But anyway, damn, I'm mad I'm doing this, y'all, because I literally just refilled my nails yesterday. And I hate taking the damn polish off of fresh damn nails. Like, I hate taking polish off of fresh ass laid acrylic. Like, it irks me because the chances of lifting is a lot higher. But anyway, y'all, we go to visit my son, okay? And thankfully, I ain't done editing that video. That way I can do this. But we go to visit my son, right? Now, as I tell y'all in that video, that boy lived 4.5 to 5 hours away, depending on traffic, depending on which way you go, you know, that type thing, right? So, it's a nice little ride, you understand me? And you driving through mountains. Like, you driving through mountains. Like, for real. So, the roads are darker than dark. It's country as all hell, which I miss so much, man. I can't wait to leave this damn city, even though it's a pretty city. That's gonna take me left. Let me finish. So it's a country area. He actually lived like near Amish town. Like, I'm not gonna give y'all his school name, but he lived near Amish town. So it's really country. Like, you driving through cornfields to get to home. Like, seriously. There's barely city driving out there. See, I love the country setting. Like, love it. Like, love it. Like, if I was able to live with him, I absolutely would. But, my kids, they from the city. They know nothing about that country life. So it's extra fun to be driving out of there through them cornfields and all that at nighttime. Like, guess why for? Because I like pranking on my children. I love pranking on my children. Love it, love it, love it. Like, it cracks me up to see the reactions to certain things that I say and do. Hilarious to me. This happens when we are midway through our drive home. Like, we are on the highway, the turnpike. Like, this is about 2 in the morning, 2:30-ish. And y'all, let me tell you, I was dog-ass sleepy. I don't know why. Because driving is my ish. Like, that's my zen. That's my bring me down place. Like, that's my calming, you know, listening to the road sounds, that type of thing. So I love it. But that night, I was dog ass sleepy. Like, I even fell asleep on my son's bed for a second. But let me tell you what woke me up from that. I heard a door shut. The kids ain't touched no door in there. I heard a door shut. It sounded like my room door. And it shut pretty hard. So it literally made me sit straight up. And I'm like, did y'all open the door? They're like, nah. But see, the thing about that is you can't say that's paranormal. For the simple fact that I could have been dreaming that shit. Like, that ain't paranormal to me. Some might say it is, though. So I figured I would add that in there for the fun. Like I said, we about 2.5 hours away from him. And I'm on the turnpike. I swear to God, when this happens, I was so close to, like, my eyes shut, and it's not even funny. So I don't know if it was God. I don't know what it was. But, like, Jayden could drive. But I never had him drive on a turnpike yet. So, like, I'm scared to be like, hey, I'm sleepy here. Come over here and drive, you know? So I'm fighting my sleep. Like, fighting, y'all. I'm literally fighting. We driving, right? And there's 2 semis that's on the right of me. And the road is coming to the area where they doing construction. So it turns into a single lane. So I had to move over. But if I moved over where I was, I would have been stuck behind the semis. And I'm like, nah, buddy. Nah, we ain't doing that. So I speed up to go around them. So I passed the one. They're back to back, by the way. But I passed the one, and I'm coming up on the second one. My son says, Mom, I'm like not paying attention to the actual semi. I'm paying attention to the fact that he getting close to me. Like, buddy, there was space to move the hell over. But, oh wow, that wiped off into a perfect, whatever. But, so he kind of close to me. I'm like, hold up. Like, why is he this close? That motherfucker better not be asleep. My son again was like, Mom. This was Jayden. Jayden was with me. And he is awake. The kids were asleep. But Jayden was like, Mom. I'm like, what, Jay? I'm trying to pass this truck. He was like, before you do, look up. Buddy. I look up. Why that shit said Area 51. And what made him look up in the first place was the fact that the truck was nice. Like, you don't see semis on a regular basis that was that nice. Like, it was nice. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, the hell? Like, number one, why the truck so damn nice? But number two, what the hell is Area 51 doing out here? What business they got in Pennsylvania? But y'all, that ain't the end of the story. How about I pass Mr. Area 51, right? I pass him. I start flying. And when I tell you I start flying, I mean I start flying. Like, I already drive fast. But I legit start doing 103 to get away from this truck. But how about it seemed like this truck literally wasn't that far behind me at no point. Semis don't go that fast, buddy. And I personally know. Because two parents of mine were truck drivers. And I used to ride in the cab every single chance I got. Whenever my mom had me, by the way. This truck seemed to have, like, basically, let's put it this way. When I thought that I left that truck behind, baby, the dang on headlights popped right back up. And I literally had just said to Jay, and I was like, Jay, if I see them lights pop up one more again, I'm going to scream. Seconds later, I literally screamed. And he jumped. He's like, Mom, stop playing. Is it really behind us? So he starts looking. He's like, Mom, like, there's no way. I'm like, I know, this don't make no damn sense. So now, I'm wide awake. There's no sleepy anymore. There was no sleepy anymore. Let me tell you that much. I was wide awake. Now, I said to Jay, I was like, man, that was either God or something. But I ain't sleepy no more. Then we start talking about it. You know how you joke around and be like, coming up with all types of conspiracy theories and stuff like that. Well, I'm literally playing around and I'm like, yo, what if we see another one though? How about seconds later, I look over, there's another one. We didn't see just one. It was multiple. Going both ways. Multiple. I kid you not. And I'm like, is there like some sort of event or something with them here? Like, they're a long way from the bed. And I mean like a long way. It don't make sense. It don't. So, that's paranormal for me for the simple fact that we all the way up here in Nevada far. And what reason would they have to be up towards Harrisburg and Philly? I don't know. I ain't researched into it. There was either an event or there's some conspiracies. But the other thing is, I told you how my son and I are empaths. So how about when we're on our way out there to go see my son? I know for a fact we didn't listen to this one song, but it was stuck in my head real heavy. I mean, I could not get that song out my head, regardless of what song I listened to. This song was stuck. We get in the car to leave. Jayden starts singing the song. He legit starts singing the song. I'm like, am I tripping or did we listen to the song earlier? He's like, no, why? I was like, because that song has been stuck in my head heavy all day. It's like it's been stuck in mine too. Then he keeps randomly bursting out singing and I'm like, shut up, because that song, like, I cannot get it out my head. It's not like it's a song that I dislike, but like, you know how you hear a song over and over and over again and it's not your favorite song? It could get annoying. Well, that's what it was with me. Like, that boy literally kept randomly saying the exact sentences that was in my like head. And he would say it right before I'm about to say it. Kid you not. I will never ever on life tell y'all no fake story. Every story that I ever will come on my channel with will always be true stories. I would even let you know when it don't technically pertain to me, but it will always be true stories. And I will always try my damnedest. If somebody were to give me a story, I would want to confirm it before I come tell it. So, promise y'all, everything I give y'all is straight fact. And the other, like the last recent paranormal situation that happened to me in the last couple of days was, after I visit my son, after the whole Area 51 situations, I had a bad dream that day. Like, legit, had a bad dream. But I honestly think that's from, you know how you thinking about negative-ish type stuff? It don't have to be all the way negative, but you can have your mind on, like, the fact that you just experienced a paranormal situation. So, that could have really been it. But y'all could give me y'all thoughts down below. I just wanted to add this onto the video. I'm not going to record a whole video about that when I could just record it and add it to the other video. But then again, I actually might just get this to y'all without it being connected, because that video might be semi-long. So I might actually just edit this and just give it to y'all like it is. But I wanted to give y'all this quick story. Jesus. Comment down below. Tell me y'all experiences. Tell me what y'all think about my experiences. Yeah, I'm sure I'm going to be coming back with some more stuff. Because like I said, stuff has been picking up again. So I'm sure I'll be coming back with more stuff. And don't ask why I take this polish off. This polish ain't messed up. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up, comment, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you're notified every time I drop a new video. And yes, I do mean every time. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in my next one. Deuces. With my unpainted nails now.